It's a big day, very big day, okay? And we're here working together for the civic duty. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Give people a few seconds to get in here. Oh, there's Jessica. Hey, Jess.
Hey, dude.
How we doing? Good to see you.
Nice to see you.
Beautiful day. It's a day
is.
for voting. It's one of America's favorite pastimes. How are you today?
Good. How are you?
Good, thanks. Are you from Townsend?
I live in Leominster.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Way better than Townsend.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as some things, this young lady cannot be surpassed. Do you know Chaz Sexton-Duranian?
I do.
The select board member?
Yeah.
I'm handing these out to people for free. I made thousands of copies.
Nice.
It's when he was told by the state that he's a danger to public safety after he used his position as a selectman to take people out of poor sober homes and force them into work in exchange for sexual favors so they could stay in the program. And I just wanted to make people aware. I'm bringing NBC and ABC News down here next week, and they all know. Listen, no one wants anyone to call you folks because it's not your fault. I'm trying to spread public awareness here. I think it's important. I mean, you're from Leominster, and I know that the elected officials over there they're doing a decent job for the most part. There's some questionable things. This is actually their findings, where they.
May I?
Yeah, absolutely. Have you not seen it yet? Oh, please help yourself. Yeah, it's a good read. This is Jessica, by the way. She's the town clerk here in Townsend. And
Assistant town clerk.
she's the town clerk here in Townsend.
Yeah, I do know Jessica.
She's awesome.
Yeah, I know she is.
So I don't know if we're on the. Oh, right here. Duranian is immediate and serious threat to the public health, safety, and welfare. And then, I can email you copies of these. I've sent out several hundred of them so far. But this is where the residents are reporting some of the different things that he did. Respondent is Chaz. So resident A reported that Chaz transported him in Chaz's personal vehicle to City Hall to help with program expansion due to resident A having an engineering degree. The same resident indicated that Chaz gave him the option to perform sexual acts of touching or getting kicked out of the program. This resident was actually there on parole, so him being expelled from the program would actually mean he would go back to prison. There's a lot of not great things. Resident reported that Chaz hugged them, and the hug lasted a long time. Resident further reported that Chaz wouldn't take his hands off his hindquarters. And then we go into him wanting people to be strip searched. One that was really strange. Chaz asked if people would go in and help him in the bathroom, help him go to the bathroom, which they found was weird and disgusting. He was monitoring their emails and reaching out to them, using some of the infrastructure that he implemented here with his big IT thing. He used that same IT protocol and awareness to be able to track his staff's. This is the worst one. Staff reported that when they asked Chaz if they should give the fire department a tour of the facility during an upcoming visit, Chaz's response was no. I'll do it, and we'll start in the boiler room where I keep my Vaseline. Staff perceived this comment as sexually inappropriate and harassing. So, I mean, they went on to, and this was while he was running against me, and the state election committee found that he had violated state and local laws. So now that whole thing goes to court, but by the time that there's a finding in that, his term would be, long over. But while he was running that race against me, these are all the things that he did. Now, I think it's kind of interesting that the state says you're a danger to public safety. The same state that he's the highest elected appointed official in this town. Do you think if he's a danger to the public safety of the Commonwealth residents of Massachusetts, that he should be in office after doing something like this?
I can't comment on.
I know you can't.
Official. I can't.
I know you can't. I know you can't. It wasn't. I knew you weren't gonna answer. I know what your answer is because Jessica here is one of the good ones. But if you'd like, I can email these out to anyone who wants a copy. I mean, I've sent out hundreds of them, namely to NBC and ABC, who's going to be coming here next week, and we're going to do some B-roll footage outside in front of the Dragon's Den, Chaz's house. So I just want to let everyone know, if they didn't, that this is who they voted for. Everyone makes mistakes, or who they were coerced into voting for, but we appreciate you very much. I didn't. You hadn't seen a copy of this yet.
No, I hadn't.
If I didn't
Just heard
have
about
other
it.
copies with me, I would give this to you. But just so you know, this isn't some figment of something that I just typed up at my house. I was nice enough to keep all of his personal information out, which is probably too nice for me. But this is from the Executive Office of Health and Human Services, Department of Public Health. So this is all legit findings. Law enforcement's actually interested now.
Well, this didn't go to court?
No. So he was working for Catholic Charities, a charitable organization, where he holds a degree in addiction services. He was the president of a sober house. So when residents and other folks started coming out of the woodwork making these complaints, the state immediately suspended and then revoked his license. But it never went into any police department for review, except till now, because he actually did these things in 3 different communities. So 3 different municipalities now have this full report. I didn't want them to have to wait 10 days for access to a records request. So I just thought it would be, I'm sorry to take up your time.
No, it's okay. Yeah.
I think it's good to know, spread the word that he's, this is what you got going on. You're the select person chair. He was calling Cindy King deplorable, and she ain't forced anyone into sexual favors.
She was just here. You just missed her.
Yeah. She's probably gonna come back now that she sees him live. I'm gonna go spread the good word today
You do what you
about
gotta do,
Chaz, and I appreciate your help, Jessica. You folks have a phenomenal day, and I got them available. I'm not even selling them; they're for free.
Okay.
All right.
All right. See you later.
That's Jessica, the town clerk. Yeah, we're here about Chaz, guys. Everyone hit that thumbs up, please. I hope we don't start losing service in here, but, I'm spreading the good word about the selectman that cheated in his race against me, and then, forced a bunch of people into several propositions or go to jail and be homeless. So we're just spreading the good word today. And that is Kathy Spofford over there.
Marilyn.
Oh, Marilyn, yes.
She was
Now, voting's upstairs, so I can't share this information upstairs.
There was a parade this morning out of the police car.
So I just want to
All right, see you later.
All right, thank you very much.
show everyone this paperwork about Chaz. Hey, sir, have a good day.
Hey,
Take
oh,
care.
thanks.
I didn't know, are you a Townsend resident by any
Oh, I
chance?
certainly am.
Well, thanks for being a resident. I'm actually a resident here too. I ran for office last year.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. I ran against Chaz, Sexton Duranian. I don't know if you know who he is. Are you aware of him?
No.
So he's the select person chair here. So there's 3 select board members, and he's the chair. So he's kind of like the tippity top.
Okay.
And when he was running, he actually deceived the voters. This is from the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, where they removed his license. They cited saying that he was a danger to society after he inappropriately violated people that he was working with and counseling over in a sexual fashion.
Wow.
And I don't have you on camera, sir. I just wanted to show everyone that this is happening because I think it's. Man, he ran against me. He was actually caught by the state election committee tampering with the vote. So he's in court for that. He made it into office. And this is actually the report where he lost his license. As you can see, this is from the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. That's him. Duranian is an immediate and serious threat to the public safety, health, or welfare. And then it goes on to list all the different things that he's done to these poor residents, up and including, but not limited to, bringing one. So he ran a sober house on his off time, and he knew that one of his residents had an engineering degree.
Good.
So what he did is he brought his resident to town hall and made his resident work for him, and then engage in sexual favors in exchange for not being kicked out of the sober house program. For that gentleman, getting kicked out of the sober house program would mean he would go back to jail.
Right.
And that was just one of the smallest things that he has done.
Is he still serving?
Oh yeah, he decided that he didn't want to resign when this came out, so now myself, I have 200,000 followers, and I'm a local activist. ABC News, NBC News, they're all coming down.
How's he allowed to be on the board still?
Sir, that's a great question. As an elected official, no one can actually fire this gentleman. So it's up to him to step down. This is all, and just so you can see, sir, this is all per the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, the Executive Office of Health and Human Services. So not only was they cited him for feeling danger, they stripped his license. They said he's so dangerous that he can't work in any capacity for the state with a license. But yet he's still working here.
That's ridiculous. Are you running again?
I ran against him, and he won by cheating. And so I don't know if I'm going to run this time, but I just wanted people to know. It's Chaz Sexton Duranian, yes, sir. More so, not really about me running. I just want the community to know what kind of
I'm glad you're
predator
telling me that.
is.
So when's it
Is he running now again?
No, he's in office. He's the highest.
When will it be up again for?
Election.
His term is up in 2.5 years.
That's good to
Okay,
know.
so we'll have to remember
And
that.
nobody's going after this guy?
I mean, I'm going after him. A young lady named Cindy, her channel's called The Real Deal Around Town. She's the one that brought light to a lot of these records requests.
Right.
So we certainly are trying to make sure that this is in the public eye. I think what's interesting is another selectman, Joe Shank,
Yeah, then.
was aware of this
Yeah.
and still helped him run against him.
Well, why would Shank do that?
These are all questions I would love to have answers to. This is just the Commonwealth of Mass. I could subjugate and give my own interpretation of what's happened here.
Right.
I'm just relying on the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. I mean, some of the things in here, sir, are, and it's all here. A resident transported him in Chaz's personal vehicle to City Hall to help with program expansion due to resident A having an engineering degree. The same resident indicated that Chaz gave him the option to perform sexual acts of touching or getting kicked out of the program. So this man, had some drug addiction issues.
Right.
And then he was on parole and he went to the sober house, and then the next thing you know, he goes to jail or he does whatever Chad says. Go ahead, young lady. Thank you for
That's
helping
terrible.
with the voting. I think it's terrible also, sir. So I just want to let as many residents know as possible that this is who's running. The state says he's a danger to public safety.
I think we'll see if they can throw him out for that alone. We'll think there'll be a way.
We'll see if he steps down. Oh, you were. Thank you very much for watching. Appreciate it. God bless you.
Well, thanks for telling us. I'll keep that in
My
mind.
pleasure, sir. You and your
Well,
wife.
thank you for your time. I appreciate it. Yeah.
Thank you for listening.
All right.
Chatting with you.
Yeah,
Take
thank
care.
you.
Have a
Yeah.
great day.
If you're running
Hello,
again,
sir.
let me know.
Yes, sir. How are you today, sir? Did you see this report that I can't? Can I? You got a phone call? No worries. Hold on. Let me mute. Hold on. All right, guys, I bumped into a friend here, and he's kind of in the middle of a call, so I'm just going to continue letting people know. Good, thanks. You know who Chaz Duranian is?
I do.
Oh, did you see this report here?
I'm fully aware.
Are you any thoughts on what he did? No. Did you vote for him?
Nope.
Would you vote for him?
Nope.
That's probably a good move. Thank you, ma'am. Hey, everybody. And we got a whole bunch of people in here wanting to figure out. These people are doing something here, so I'm going to go and speak to Kathy real quick. And you folks aren't on camera at all. I know you're
That's okay. You can, I know that you're allowed to film in here because I watched the, First Amendment.
You do?
Yep.
Have you heard of my channel?
I've not.
No, my name's Josh. I'm from a channel called Accountability for All. So I appreciate you being knowledgeable, but you're doing your personal stuff. So are you residents of Townsend?
Yeah.
Did you hear what I was just
I
saying?
did
to
hear
those
that,
folks?
yeah.
Do you know who Chaz Duranian is, the select board chair?
No, we're new to town, but I've heard what you're saying.
Man, real wild stuff. I like everyone to know, especially, you never know what kind of boards he's in, if there's gonna be kids around him, whatever, so I just like to make sure people know what's going on.
Cool.
I'll leave you to your thing, so sorry.
No problem.
Okay, we'll do. Hello, how are you today? I like your necklace.
Thank you.
What is that? That's very interesting.
Well, thank you. My niece made it for me.
She made it. Well, I don't think she's gonna have to worry about going to college or anything. It looks like she figured out what she's doing. I just came by, and first of all, thanks for being here and helping out with the elections and all that stuff. That's America's way. I know that you probably know of Chaz Sexton Duranian, the select board chair.
Yes.
I didn't know if you might, and you can feel free to not answer, because I'm just asking people what their feedback is. I have this from the state, and the state of Massachusetts is calling him a danger to the society or public welfare or safety of residents after he tried to sexually coerce people to engaging in sexual favors with him. Do you know of any of this?
No.
You didn't. I just want to let you know, so you are aware, that this is from the state of Massachusetts, and this is about Chaz Sexton Duranian, and it says right there, Duranian is an immediate and serious threat to public health, safety, or welfare. Additionally, the department proposes to revoke Duranian's LADC2 license. So while he was running for re-election here, and I don't want to offend you with recounting and
Yes, please
regaling the
don't.
things that he did, but obviously in public, you don't make a lot of money, you know what I mean? Like, I get that, and as a select person, you get nothing. So he was actually working for Catholic Charities, a charitable organization, and he was an addiction counselor, and he was running a sober house there. And what he was doing was he was taking residents from his sober house, forcing them to engage in, insert here.
You know what? These young people are
Well,
filling out.
they heard about it too. They weren't fans of it either. I'm just trying to make as many. I'm disgusted as well that this guy did these terrible things to these people, and then he's also sitting in the highest office in town. And I just wanted to let everybody know that this is what he's been up to.
What's your name?
My name's Josh. Yes, ma'am. I live here in town. I run a channel called Accountability for All. I actually ran against Chaz when the state found that he had violated local and state election laws to try and beat me in the first place. Right around the same time that he was forcing all these poor people to do all the terrible things that, and it's not even alleged at this point because he admitted to the Department of Health and Human Services that he had in fact engaged in this type of behavior. And I just think it's my civic duty to let everybody know what he did so they know who they're dealing with. That's all.
All right.
A little bit of citizen journalism. And, you know Cindy King? Phenomenal
Yes.
young lady. She helped a lot too in covering all this. She was the one that got all these records. So I just wanted to let you know, and I thank you for your time.
Okay.
All right, you take care. Have a good day. I know you got the kiddo on camera there. I don't want to put him on camera.
How you doing?
Hey, pleasure to meet you.
I was just down your house doing your plumbing.
What's that? Yeah, that's right. I knew you looked familiar, but you don't have the same. Okay.
Me and Zyla.
Yeah. Oh my God, I'm looking. I'm
We're
like.
just, my wife was watching your video, and I'm like, I know that guy. I was just down his house.
Yeah. Did you know when you came to the house?
No.
No, we had no idea.
No, I didn't, no.
Because I saw it, one of my friends sent it to me. And so
I
my
zoomed in
daughter
on
and
your
I started
tattoos. I
watching
said, I know that guy.
Yeah. So I said, did you see this stuff?
it.
Yeah.
I didn't see all
I'll
of
send
it.
you. My email is theafacrew@gmail.com. Pretty easy to remember. If you want, shoot me an email, and I'll send you the PDF form. It's just the state's finding. He did his best to try and cover it up.
Chad.
Chaz, yeah.
you're talking about?
Which is a problem, because he's gonna know. I mean, when you get this type of behavior,
They're all jackasses.
crew
Joe Shank
at
is
gmail.com. Joe Shank actually, we dug up enough evidence that Joe Shank knew about what was going on, and he continued to help support Chaz through his election. So, I mean, listen, you do something wrong, that's fine, but you watch someone do something wrong and you help them anyways for whatever purposes you have,
He screwed us. Joe Shank.
screws everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, did you know that Joe Shank actually doesn't even qualify to be a select board member here?
Why? Because he sued the town years ago?
No, actually,
Did you know
because
that?
I did know that. It's mostly because he's not a Massachusetts resident. He has an in-law apartment here in Massachusetts, here in Townsend. But most of his time is actually spent on Lake Winnipesaukee.
Yeah, his
in
place up
Florida.
there.
So per the town charter, he doesn't actually qualify to be an elected official. So once we get this guy out of office, then, I mean, listen, maybe when he steps down, I'll run. And then I'll be in there with Joe Shank and I'll just troll him for the next 2 years until he decides to stop ruining people's lives. You know, good, hardworking, middle-class Americans just trying to feed their family, you know?
Well, everything that they're doing, it's like God's just bringing everything to light with all this craziness. Because everything that they're doing, like we were to the town meeting, the special town meeting day, and just the whole fact that, you
Trying
know,
to-
they want $800,000, and
Right.
they have no plan. It's like, are you serious? No plan for a trash pickup, but you want $800,000?
Well, they still took $250,000 20 years ago
Yeah.
for upgrades, and they're overscheduled.
Call the meeting for right here.
We were waiting for you.
I
And
know.
now you're here,
Well-
so you're in charge. Help yourself. We're not in line, sir.
At the donut shop, you know, there's
The
always-
cops are there probably. at the
No,
donut
there's
shop.
4 or 5 old retirees sitting around drinking coffee at 10 o'clock in the morning.
God bless them.
Yeah, and that's what I say to them. You know,
I mean, you should be working at 10 o'clock in the morning. I was playing PlayStation.
No, these are retired. 80, 90.
I wish I could retire. God bless them. It was a pleasure to see you again.
Yeah,
It was very
send
nice
that
to meet
to us.
you. Nice to see you again, sir. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Just some residents here that actually I knew. I didn't know I knew, but I knew. So we're just here spreading the good word today about Select Board Chair Chaz Sacchini and all the laws that he broke here according to the state of Massachusetts. I'm not going to go upstairs because they're doing some voting in there. Hello, sir. How are you?
Hey,
Do you know Chaz Duranian? Who? Chaz Duranian, the Select Board Chair? No. No? Okay. Well, he's the Select Board Chair here in Townsend, Mass. The state of Massachusetts just said that he was a danger to the community after he was engaging in sexually predatory behavior, and then he admitted to it. So I'm just spreading the good news.
okay.
I thought everyone should know. You have a great day, sir. You take care.
Thanks for the
You got a strong hand. I wouldn't want to get you angry, sir. You got a strong
Around
person.
78 years, I'm not.
Well, you look better at 78 than I do at 36, sir. Hey, bipolar solar bear. Yeah, so we're just, I think the treasurer should know, so there's someone in here doing something, so I'm just gonna keep the thing facing this way. So I can do this. My wife was actually in here earlier paying excise tax that time of the season.
Hey, how's it going?
How's it going, man? How are you today?
Plugging away.
That's right, huh? How was your long weekend? Longish weekend? Do anything fun?
Just went away for the weekend and came back.
Good for you. Go anyplace nice?
Yeah, I just went to a campground for a little while.
Good for you. Good for you. Good for you.
You are all set. I'm gonna get that completed in the system right now for you.
Okay, I'm on my way to the registry. This is all I need?
Yep.
All right, boss. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Take care. Have a good day, my man. Put this over here. My wife came in here and paid the excise, so we're gonna be hungry for a couple of months. Well, you got an excise tax bill to a new car. I always look at it with my eyes bulging.
Yeah?
Did you hear about this stuff with Chaz?
I have no idea what are you talking about.
So this is, let me forward to the right page so you have an idea what I'm talking about. The Commonwealth of Massachusetts has found that Chaz Sexton Duranian, the chair of the select board, is a danger to the public safety, health, and welfare after he forced multiple residents to engage in sexual favors and do work for him at town hall.
What?
Yeah, and it's not just an allegation, he admitted to it. So that's why he was spending a lot of time here during the election, because he got fired from his day job after they stripped and revoked his license. Continue to turn the page, you'll see some bullet points about all the things that he's admitted to doing.
So I'm kind of like working on that.
So I know a lot of people don't know about it, and I wanted to make sure that I spread the word and let folks know what he was up to. I mean, some of the stuff is really, really graphic and terrible. But he was doing this while he was actually running against me for office.
Is this court document available online?
Yeah, so I can do you two things. You can do a records request and get it in 10 days, or I can send it to you email through PDF right now. Whatever you want.
Yeah, will you send it to me?
Absolutely. I mean, I think it's real easy to make allegations about anyone. I think it's better to come armed with facts like these.
Yeah, just
and,
have all the information available to you.
yes, sir. And let people make an informed decision. I'm going to mute this. I don't want anyone to hear what your email address might be.
It hasn't come through yet, but I'm sure it will.
Okay, let me,
So that
one more time.
is the gap of 900 something shortfall, by 6,000. Then something, a couple other things. So.
I'm gonna mute one more time, guys. All right, perfect. So I sent that to you. You can read over it as
Yeah, I will.
I mean, listen, I think it's one thing if you work in your private capacity, because selectmen, you don't get paid anything. You know what I mean? They're doing a service to their community.
Yep.
You know, he's working for a charitable, Catholic Charities. That's where I was adopted from, a charitable organization. And he's using, he was basically the head of a sober house. So some of the individuals, if they were kicked out of the program, that means homelessness. In the worst case, some of these individuals get kicked out of the program and it violates their parole. He strip searched them. He made comments of hiding petroleum jelly in the fire department's boiler room to take people into. He brought someone with an engineering degree to town hall and told them that if he didn't, where is it here? Resident A reported that Chaz transported him in Chaz's personal vehicle to town hall to help with program expansion due to resident A having an engineering degree. The same resident indicated that Chaz gave him the option to perform sexual acts of touching or getting kicked out of the program. For him, that would have meant going to prison. So I'm just trying to make sure everyone knows, you know, exactly who they voted for or who cheated their way into office.
Okay.
But I mean, you guys are great here. I always think that you're phenomenal, and this is
Do my best.
that's all you can do. And this is not an issue with town staff.
Yeah.
This is more of an issue of someone cheated to get in, and while they were doing that very same thing, they were hiding some really ugly scars.
Sure.
But I appreciate it. You have a good
You
day.
too. Thank you.
Wonderful guy, guys. Wonderful guy. Pick up my phone there. Everyone wants to talk to me here, everybody. I don't know if Kathy's still here. Kathy don't want to talk to me. I need to go see the new town administrator about this. Looks like the veteran agent ain't home. So I'm going to go to the town administrator's office. Town administrator should be this way. Excuse me, ladies. Excuse me. Pardon me. He might not be here. I think, no, this is the land office. Where is, he must be upstairs. No. Oh, about turned around here. Maybe he's over here. Pardon me. Board of Selectmen. Here's his office. Oh, I'll let you finish, sorry.
Oh, no, okay. Well, Kevin, good to see you.
Yeah, it was good to see you.
Yep.
Like I said, if you need anything, let me know.
All right, we'll do.
All right, take care.
Hello.
Hi.
Heard you're the new town administrator?
I am, Nelson.
Josh Abrams.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you also. I'm not sure if you know who I am. My reputation usually precedes me.
I've briefly heard some things, but I'm not actually familiar with you.
Well, I've heard good things about you.
Okay,
Especially,
well,
I'm going to mute because I know someone personal.
Working with Bob and Concord.
Yeah.
Really cool guy.
So, I mean, and that's the interesting thing. The past administrators, I never heard anything good about them from the previous towns, the towns they go to. So you were kind of the unicorn, or I've actually only heard good things. So
Okay.
I'm excited to come meet you.
Okay.
And I know this isn't your problem, or if you even know about this. I just wanted to make you aware if you didn't. Because your work history speaks for itself. I think the residents trust you, and if they haven't met you, they will trust you. I've been told by close friends that you're one for the people. And I don't know if you were aware about this report on Chaz Sexton Duranian.
I have not seen it or read about it.
Have you heard about it yet?
Briefly.
Okay, so you're aware of the general.
Yeah, well, Sydney King like gave me like the highlights.
A little rundown.
Yeah, but even then I wasn't quite sure. of the
Right.
Full.
Have you seen the?
I have not.
So, and I can email you a copy so you don't have to wait 10 days to get it. In front here is just where they're saying that this is in response to his license. Duranian is an immediate and serious threat to public health, safety, or welfare. Additionally, the department proposes to revoke Duranian's LADC2 license. When he was working for Catholic Charities, because everyone knows that select members, they don't get paid. You know, it's a thankless job with no money. And you know, they have to work for people. So he's a program coordinator, and he holds a license in addiction counseling. So he was running a sober house. And what he was doing was he was taking people from the sober house and demanding that they engage in sexual trades, if you will, in order to stay in the program. For leaving the program for some meant that they were homeless. Others were in the program as part of parole. So if they didn't abide by what he said, then they'd be back in jail. And some of the things and this isn't just accusations, it's all things that he's admitted to. And I know that elected official is outside your purview. Your job is simply to carry out the day-to-day operations of the town. And I know that the only way he gets out of office is if he winds up stepping down. But there's some very serious things in here that involves where we're standing. Resident A reported that Chaz transported him in Chaz's personal vehicle to town hall to help with program expansion due to resident A having an engineering degree. The same resident indicated that Chaz gave him the option to perform sexual acts of touching or get kicked out of the program. So we're mixing our professional outside life with our professional capacity as an elected official. And I think that everyone in the town should be aware of its existence. I mean, it's real. It's from the state of Massachusetts. It's from the director of the Bureau of Substance and Addiction Services, Department of Health and Human Services. So if you'd like a copy of it, I can email it to you.
Sure.
Should it be necessary. Guys, I'm going to mute because I don't want his email going everywhere. I just wanted to get his email address, guys. I didn't want people to have to email him because they're mad because no one in the town hall is responsible for what he did. But yeah, so I emailed that to you. You can look at it at your leisure. I thank you for taking the time to speak with me.
Of course, it was nice to meet you, Josh.
Pleasure, sir.
Yeah.
And listen, I love this town. It's not my hometown. I've been here for over a year and a half, but my kids live here. This is where I'm raising my family. I think that it's a small community, and they've, as you know, they've had great problems and great divide, big city problems with small town. And I figured that this type of predator is the last problem that Townsend needs. So thank you very much.
Of course.
Appreciate it. You have a good day.
All right, you too.
Guys, and you're probably going to be asking like, oh, why didn't I ask him more questions? What are they going to do about it? Chaz is an elected official, so their job is the governance of the town. The administrator just carries out the day-to-day duties. There's nothing that he can actually do to intervene with Chaz whatsoever. So, check in here real quick. Hello, how are you today?
How are you?
Nice to see you.
Employees.
Oh, it says employees only?
Yeah, that's HR. Are you
From
coming
the
to-
desk of Eric Slagle, visiting Human Resources Department. I'm not here for Human Resources. I'm here for the Select Board. I just wanted to pass some information out. I wasn't here for anyone's files. I'm not even doing an audit. I just didn't know if you were aware of the state's finding against Chaz Duranian.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna accept it here in human.
No, I'm not
Resources
giving it to you.
because
I
it's
was
not
just
employee.
wondering if you knew about it.
I am not aware about it.
Okay. Well, the state said that he was a danger to public safety and welfare after he forced someone to come to City Hall, perform sexual favors on him in exchange for not getting kicked out of a program. Did you know that?
No.
No. Do you have any dealings with Chaz? Because isn't this supposed to be
In
the
regard
selectman
to how-
secretary?
In regard to correspondence through the town administrator.
Listen, I'm not mad at you. I'm not here
Yeah,
to
no,
attack
I
you
know.
whatsoever. I just got this, and I'm asking people if they know about it because with this type of stuff, and it's not allegations, he's admitting to all this. They're saying he's a danger. I want to make sure that people are safe.
Okay.
So be careful around Chaz because he doesn't like to keep his hands to himself. He likes to touch anybody that doesn't want to be touched, okay?
I
All
had
right.
a call.
You have a great day. She doesn't want to talk about it. See, this is the Selectmen Office and Human Resources Department. So we'll figure this out real quick. Hey, sir, just real quick while I have you here. I noticed there's a sign from Nagel, the old town administrator, that's an employee area only for human resources. I'm sure to protect the vital information and records that are inside the office.
Correct.
However, that's Human Resources Department and the Select Board's office.
So there is a admin that works for the select board and, myself.
Yeah. I mean, no worries. I guess my only problem is that you can keep me out of human resources, but unless it's posted employee access only for both departments, then I'm able to go in there despite it being, because which half is the secretary for the selectmen? I believe that's on the left side, right?
Correct.
So people would read that sign and they would believe that they couldn't go into the office at all. But in actuality, the way the sign's written is it states they just can't bring the camera into the human resources part, which is the right side, not the left side.
Yeah, and I can look into it further to, maybe clarify that, for example, so
Yeah.
that the right side is more off limits or, is off limits to
Yeah,
someone else.
I mean, I'm only saying it because when people want to redress their, there's not what really do people have from human resources other than making a complaint. But if folks want to record their interaction going up to the selectman's desk and saying, well, I have this to take up with them, I reached out to them, they didn't respond back to me, they have a video proof that it happened. They might just read the sign like that lady told me the office was employees only. I mean, the sign doesn't say that. So if we could figure it out and
Yeah, I'll look
check
into
back
it.
in with me, because you got my email address, you can just check back in with me.
Okay, we'll do.
All right, perfect.
All right. Good job.
Thanks, take care. So yeah, the left side of this office is open to the public here. So the left side, according to this sign, is open to the public and it's not employees only. The sign says that the Human Resources Department is employees only. So I can't go to that side, but I can certainly come and stand right here unless that sign's updated.
Well, that's
So.
not what the sign says, but this is.
I'm sorry. I didn't know if I got it wrong. Thank you for visiting the Human Resources Department. This is an employees only zone without public access. So, but it's not the Human Resources Department. It's the Selectman's Secretary and Selectman's office. So let's not, we're not going to get off on the wrong side. Okay? So I don't need to clarify. I'm here pointing out to people that you made a mistake. You didn't want to talk to me about this guy being a sexual predator, but now you want to talk to me about your sign on the door. I'm good. I appreciate it. I'm just showing people. Thank you very much. So you can come in here, ma'am. I'm trying to, ma'am. I don't want to have to, but please don't make me shush you. Shh. Shh. Ma'am. I didn't want to have to shush you. I try to give you fair warning. I'm narrating to my audience. I mean, I didn't appreciate you caring more about a stupid sign and less about a sexual predator, but we all can't decide what each other chooses when they wake up in the morning, can we? All right, guys. So like I was saying before I was interrupted, this part is public access. That part is not. And that's how you deal with that. Busy election today? Get out and vote. I'm gonna get out and vote. Are you from Townsend? You're probably just working. Are you from Townsend? Yeah. You are. Did you know about Chaz Duranian? God bless you, you didn't know. Let me put this down for a second. I'm just trying to, you're not on camera. I'm just trying to, what are you, a code enforcement? Police officer? Constable. Oh. tough and thankless job, huh? It is. I know that one. Chad Sexton Reagan is the co-chair. His name's Josh. We didn't want people to know about this, but the state of Massachusetts has declared him a threat to public safety or welfare after he forced residents from the sober home he was managing to come to town hall and engage in sexual acts. And then he was investigated, he was questioned, he wound up admitting to it. I mean, at least he was placed for honesty. And then they revoked his license. And he did his best to kind of bury that this was happening. So I just wanted to show you that, these are the allegations here, a whole slew of them, and that this is in fact from the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, Executive Office of Health and Human Services. So just so, I think it's important folks know that if they're around someone, they don't want to keep their hands to themselves. Should always be on guard.
YouTube.
What's that?
YouTube.
No, my name's Josh. Nice to meet
No, I
you.
caught you on YouTube.
Oh, you caught me on YouTube?
Yes.
I've had people say YouTube before, and I'm like, maybe that's what they think my name is.
Yes.
How are you today?
I'm well.
Good. I don't know.
Take care.
You too. I don't know if you heard about Chad, but you did.
Yes,
Okay.
I saw it.
Be careful. All right, you have a good day. Take care. It's the constable. Just
Take care.
hey, take care. Thanks so much. The constable hasn't heard about what he did, so the constable didn't know what he did there. So we're just letting everybody know. Okay. Hey, how are you? I like your dress. Y'all ready, Summer? Did you hear about Chaz, ma'am? About him sexually harassing people? Oh, they didn't want to talk about that. Well, not everyone wants to talk always, and that's okay. It's okay. Sometimes people don't want to talk. Wonder what we got. That's authorized personnel only. Authorized personnel. I wonder if there's an emergency exit. We gotta keep plugging away here. See, I start with a compliment, and then I follow up with a tough question. People will normally take the compliment, and they won't answer the question. Wonder if Kathy's here. Hey, Kathy, how we doing? Hey, Kathy, how are you today? Have you heard about Chaz?
Yes, I did, but I have to run.
Okay, no problem.
not
Have a
trying
good
to
day.
blow you off.
It's okay. I just didn't know if you heard, and I wanted to make sure you did because I could email you.
No, I didn't.
Oh, these kids
No,
around here.
I
I don't
didn't.
want to go outside. Okay, yeah, you can go with your thing. I'm not.
Yeah, I just got to feed the election workers.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. Yeah, but I did hear about it.
Glad you heard about it. We're gonna make sure everyone. I've sent out 300 copies of these things. Everyone wants to know what he did. No one knew. He was doing it while he was running for office. But I'm not going to talk about it. There's a kid behind me there. All right, here you go. Here you go. What a polite young lady. Very kind. You have a good day. All right, so people just coming to vote here. Ma'am, have you heard about Chaz, the select board chair?
Chaz?
Chaz Sexton Duranian. He's the select board chair here in Townsend, Massachusetts. So
Okay.
kind of like the top guy, I guess.
Okay.
The state just said that he was a danger to the community and public welfare after he was bringing residents from his sober home that he managed to town hall, forcing them to engage in insert behavior
Okay.
in exchange for not being kicked out of the program.
Okay.
So I'm spreading awareness, make sure everyone knows. This is the state of Massachusetts saying that he's a danger to the public, but he's decided he hasn't wanted to step down yet.
Okay.
So I just think everyone
What's his name?
should know.
Chaz?
Chaz Sexton Duranian.
Okay.
Some people call him Predator.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I appreciate
You
it.
take care. Yeah, no problem. Hold on a sec, guys. Guys, I'm just taking a quick second, but this is my buddy. He owns Pinky's Barbecue.
Pinky's Traveling Smokestack.
Best barbecue you're ever gonna have. Also brought me some fresh hamburg from his own cow. He stopped by my house. He said, "Come outside." I said, "I'm asleep." He said, "Wake your fat ass up and come outside." And I came outside. He's like, "Grab a bucket." And I'm like, "For what?" And he gave me the freshest beef I've ever had. So I know you haven't heard about any of this stuff yet, so I'm gonna
What happens when you work 24/7?
yeah, I'm gonna email so you can make an informed decision. But stuff on here is not nice, man. You can read through it if you want. You know what? I'll email it to you.
Send it to me.
I'll email it to you. All right. Okay. All right. I'll give you a call when I'm done.
All right.
Just a buddy of mine. So we're setting up here, and we're talking about the good news. We're talking about the good news here today. And thanks for the super chats. I appreciate it, folks. I'm just letting everybody know what this guy did, and we'll see if he steps down. The news is coming. I called the news too. They really want to know about what he did. I feel like maybe it's voting, or maybe everyone wants to come meet me and find out about Chaz. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. How's it going, man? I didn't know if you knew who Chaz Sexton Duranian was, the guy on the select board? No? Just be careful. He just admitted to the state, and the state said that he's a danger to the public safety or welfare because he was sexually assaulting people. He hasn't stepped down yet, but I thought everyone should know who's being voted for. All right? I mean, you know, guys, I feel like if someone else is out here and I walked up to them and they said, hey, do you know the guy that runs your town? He's a sexual predator. I'd be like, what? No. Tell me more. Duranian is an immediate and serious threat to the public health, safety, or welfare. So he's working as an elected official in the same state that says he's a danger to the public. It's also the same guy that was, you know, trying to steal the election and moving poll markers and illegally trying to influence voters, telling them that I was in prison for murder so they couldn't vote for me. I mean, he's not here right now. And I've been live here for about 47 minutes. So I don't know if Chaz Sexton Duranian maybe wants to speak to me. He could. So I guess we'll just wait here. And I can't really see anyone's comments. I had to go live on my personal phone because my filming phone is acting funky with YouTube Lives. So we're gonna hang out here, guys. And the one thing you don't have to worry about is the police showing up. They're not gonna want to have anything to do with me. So it's not like the police are showing up today. But I figured if I stand here, this gives me a good vantage point of folks coming and leaving. So we're going to stay right here and we're going to interact with more people. Talk about Chaz Sexton Duranian. Maybe this young lady knows about Chaz. Oh, she's gone. All right, I spoke to her. So we're gonna wait in the shade to talk about Chaz Sexton Duranian. But more people coming. And there's a lady picking up signs. A couple more folks here. So we got some more folks I think want to talk to us. So let's go talk to them. Since I'm almost positive they want to talk to me. Have a good day, sir.
Well,
Do you know who Chaz Sexton Duranian is?
no, I don't.
He's the select board chair here in Townsend. I'm just trying to bring awareness to what he just did to these people.
What do you do?
State says he's a danger after he admitting bringing people from his day job to his work here at Town Hall and made them perform sexual favors in exchange for staying in the program. He admitted to it all on paper, sir, among other things, but this is from the state of Massachusetts.
What's his name?
His name's Chaz Sexton Duranian.
And He's the selectman in town.
He's the select board chair. You can actually see there it says Duranian is an immediate and serious threat to public health, safety, or welfare.
Why isn't he in jail?
That's a great question, sir.
Yeah.
That's a great question. I mean, and this is from the state, so it's not me just saying it. This is what he admitted to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts.
Is there any charges against him right
No,
now?
not yet. He did a good job at covering up. His friend, other select board member Joe Shank, kind of helped him keep it under the wraps while Sexton was running for office. He actually is being investigated by the state election committee because he cheated in his election against me. Yeah, so
Call the FBI on him.
I sent it to 3 different municipalities, but I saw your shirt, and that's a great idea, sir.
Yeah, seriously.
Thank you.
Tell him I can't get anything done. The town is all against me for doing this.
I appreciate
I
it.
appreciate anybody to come and look into this.
Yes, sir. Thanks very much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You have a good day. Guys, judging by the keys, the pants, and then the boots, that guy's either a off-duty cop or he's off-duty corrections. This guy's equally hated by everyone. Chaz Sexton Duranian. So, I mean, like, do I stop here? Do I go to the PD and the firehouse too? I mean, what do you guys think? Should I stay at town hall, or should I go to the fire department and the police department and share with them my findings? Well, not my findings. Real deal around town. That's REELDEAL around town. Oh, people are wanting me to travel, it looks like. People are wanting me to spread the good word today. I'll spread the good word today. I am a man of the people. Let's go. Let's go on a road trip, guys. It's about a minute away. So we'll do that. I think we spoke to as many people here as we can. Thanks, Judd, for sharing that. Yeah, we'll go over to my handy dandy car. So we'll go over to my handy dandy car with my handy dandy notebook, and then we'll go to the handy dandy fire department and talk about the handy dandy predator. Handy dandy predator. That does not sound good. Let's go, whatever. Let's go see. Hold on. We're gonna go for a ride, folks. Let me see if I can I just set this I can set this just like that, or maybe I can set it like this. I need to find a good way to set this, folks. Just give me a second. All right? So you guys just hold on a second. And we're going to go for a little ride here, okay? And I appreciate you for coming with me for auditor safety. This car goes really fast, but I'm going to go super slow. I got the air conditioner running. I don't have the sunroof open just yet, guys, so just bear with me. We're doing good work. Oh! Here's an elected official, someone with elected official signs. Oh, this is great. Hello! Someone with an elected official sign. I just figured I'd talk to her real quick. Put my hazards on there. I wanted to let you know I'm already voted for Margaret. I think Margaret's wonderful. I know you're just holding up signs for her. I wanted to let you know, since, Margaret's for the people.
Yeah.
There's Chaz Sexton Duranian, the select board chair here in Townsend.
Yeah.
The state just released a report terminating his license and calling him, and I quote, Duranian is an immediate and serious threat to the public safety and welfare of the people of Commonwealth of Massachusetts.
Oh.
He was using his position at his personal job to bring residents from the sober home into town hall and forcing them to engage in sexual acts in exchange for not being kicked out of the program. And this is all stuff that he's admitted to. So I just thought Margaret might like to know.
Yeah, no, I really
because
appreciate the heads up.
she has to work with whoever's elected, and she'll always do her best to do that. I know that, but she should know that The state's
May I
called.
take a picture of that? and just send
Absolutely,
it to
yes,
her?
ma'am.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Do you have a? Let me put this on mute here. One sec, guys.
Actively filming?
Sorry.
Are you actively filming?
Yeah, I'm just wrapping up some video I did over at town hall over there.
Okay.
And then these are some of just, I don't know if you wanted to take a picture of this, but this is just some of the things that he's admitted to. All right. I just thought she should know because I know that she has to work with who she has to work with, but at the end of the day, good person and
Yeah, no, we appreciate your support and continue to keep this up.
absolutely. You take care. I've met Margaret before when I was running for office. So that's the state rep here, and her assistant is now sending out an email saying, hey, the guy that you have to work with every day is a heinous sexual predator. So let's continue on our Chaz tour, guys. It's the Tour de Chaz. But no one's getting touched in this vehicle. So Chaz might be disappointed. All right, hang in there with me, guys. We're going to the fire department. The department. I think this is an excellent use of my time today. I feel like trash. I don't feel good. You know, I work for the people, and the job is tireless and thankless. So we're almost to the fire department. It's just right around the corner here. And you guys know I like the fire guys. They run into danger when police officers normally run away from it. So I just didn't know if they'd seen what I'd seen and if we did it together. So we're here at the fire headquarters. There's already some guys going in. So let's see if we can continue to spread the good news. Because it's good news that Chaz finally got outed. Hey, man. Sir. Hey, you're a firefighter? Yeah. Thanks for what you do, man. Appreciate the fire guys. I don't know if you live here in town. The select board chair, have you heard of Chaz Sexton Duranian? Yep. He just admitted what he did to the state. The state not only terminated his license, but they said he was a danger to the safety, public, and welfare of society. He was, as an addiction counselor, he was bringing people from his job to City Hall, forcing them to engage in sexual acts in exchange for being able to remain in the program. A lot of people don't know that, so I'm just going around spreading the word. All right, appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Be careful around him. He doesn't like to keep his hands to himself. I don't know. This guy, what's up, man? He gave me a big smile and a wave, but he didn't want to talk to me. I don't know why. I'm such an approachable guy. Oh, I keep dropping my other phone. I gotta just get another pocket. If there is no one to answer the bell, please pick up the phone and press the orange button. Okay. Hey, yeah, I'm recording this also. I didn't know if there was anyone in the fire department I could speak to. Hello. Hi, can you hear me, sir? Oh, sorry. I was wondering if there's anyone in the fire department that I could speak to. My name's Josh. It's non-emergency. It's non-emergency. I'm just seeing if anyone's here. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes. Okay, thanks a lot. Bye-bye. Very nice guy on the phone here. Someone's gonna come speak to me. Hey! How's it going, man? Appreciate the fire guys. Fire guys run towards danger. The cops run the other direction normally. No emergency. I was just stopping one because of firing EMS here in town. And number two, I don't know if you knew Chaz Sexton Duranian, the chair of the select board. I think it's important for, emergency services to know that the state just said that he's a danger to society, to the public and welfare after he was forcing people to engage in sexual acts in exchange for staying in the program. What's interesting is he took people from a sober home that he managed, brought them to City Hall, and made them work and perform sexual favors in exchange for not being homeless. So this is from the state itself, from the Department of Health and Human Services, and it has a very lengthy and disgusting list of the things that he's done.
Can you report to the apparatus,
So I just
please?
wanted folks to
Tommy
know,
Hall to the
especially if they
apparatus
work in the
bay.
community, maybe if they're not from here, that this is the guy that just got into office about 6 months ago.
Okay, I appreciate the information.
Yeah, no worries, man. You have yourself a good day. Be
as
safe,
well.
all
Thank you
right?
very
Take
much.
care. Thanks for talking to me. We're just doing our civic duty. What's going on, man? I was just saying, have a good day. No, don't have a good day. What? No? Look at, see, 818-YKR. Who is this guy? Is he the fire chief? Listen, I decided to not release a whole bunch of information on him. Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks. You heard about Chaz Sexton Duranian, the select board chair?
I'm not from this town.
Oh, okay. Well, be careful if you're ever around him. He just admitted to some really terrible things. All right. Doing my civic duty here, folks. I am. I think most of the time, guys, I'm speaking to myself. But I think that leaves us with just the police department left to go to. Because I think I spread so much good news that no one even wants to hear it anymore. I hope that's not the fire chief, because he doesn't have room to talk. I got some paperwork on him that I never published. Maybe next time he might want to talk to me. That's probably why he ran so quick. People send me all the dirt. It's not nice, Blanco. Yeah, the people don't want to know about this guy and all the terrible things that he did. I mean, some do. It seems like the community is split, if you will. So let me take my paperwork here and go to the next stop, guys. I might even go through the Dunkin' Donuts drive-thru to ask if they know about Chaz Duranian, because I'm sure he goes to Dunks. So let's take this ride together to our next stop. Whoville. I mean, the BD. I think that was the fire chief, guys. I'm gonna have to confirm that, but I mean, instead of running from me, a thank you card should be in order. The criminal allegations and stuff I have on him, not a good look. I really just kind of have dirt on everybody. But thanks for taking this drive with me. This is, we don't often get to do this. I'm just at light. We're about 2 minutes away from the PD guys. I got a rally sport, so I'd probably get to the PD a lot faster, but I'm behind this moving truck. Stay with me, guys. We're almost there. Still behind this moving truck. You know what? I think I'll turn my coffee into the police department and see if they want to do anything about this guy's behavior. Banana Anna is actually in front of me. I don't know if she knows that. I wonder if she knows that she's in front of me. Small town. Run into people that don't like me, run into people that are subscribers, run into my wife. I'm on the tour de Chaz here, folks. Oh, looks like she's going to meet me. Nice! Nice! AFA has wifey backup today. Subscribe to Banana Ranner if you haven't already. BANANERANNA. And that perfect timing. There she is, folks. There she is. The one and only wifey. I wonder who I just ran into. I'm so excited. I'm like a kid in a candy store.
Hi.
Hey.
I saw you live.
You did? I saw you pulling out and I said, okay, she can go.
It's usually me finding you pulling out.
I know, that's wrong. We're having a baby. All right. I had to use this stupid phone again.
I was asking in the chat, I was like, you want me to come with you? And then I can't remember who said it. They were like, oh, we want to see you. Did they update it? Like I asked them to?
Yeah, they did, and I actually just saw this guy at the town hall.
Ooh, creepy.
That's gross.
Did he blow you off?
No, I didn't have any reason to speak to him at the time. Hello. How are you today? Good, thanks. You guys are always wonderful at Townsend PD. I wish I came just to say hi. I didn't, but I still think you guys are great. Nothing to do with the police. I don't know if you are a resident here in town or not. Do you know the chairman of the select board? Have you heard of him, Chaz Sexton Duranian? Okay, I don't know. Have you heard about any of the things that have been alleged against him recently? Okay, so this is from the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, and I'm just here to spread the good word. I'm not looking for a comment or speak to police because you guys did nothing wrong. But the state of Massachusetts says that Duranian is an immediate and serious threat to the public health, safety, or welfare after he runs a sober house, and he was taking residents from that sober home, bringing them into town hall, forcing them to work and perform sexual favors in exchange for not getting kicked out of the program, among 9 other different complaints. And this is corroborated by staff, residents at the home, and ultimately Chaz admitted it himself. So I don't know if, actually not, I guess I could, is there an officer in house today? I could drop this off because I don't know if this is something that might want to be investigated by them. I didn't even think of that till now. Thank you. Yeah. I figure why I'm here, I guess, maybe we'll drop it off to police.
Yeah, good thing.
Yeah,
They should know.
they should know.
They should be on the lookout.
They should be on the lookout because he doesn't like to keep his hands to himself.
Well, typically, not saying that this is happening, but when someone gets caught for doing something like Chaz has done, it's usually not the first time,
Yeah.
and it's usually not the last.
Yeah, he
So-
was pretty confident
Yeah.
that he would never get caught.
Right. And the thing is like, it's the thrill too, right? Which is
Yeah.
sickening.
Yeah, the thrill.
Sickening, but true. How far can he push it this time before he gets caught?
If people had to choose between watching Independence Day and this video about Chaz, then their choice would be Alien vs. Predator. Babe gave you that one.
You miss being out on the road with me, don't you?
I do. I'm getting too old for this shit. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I think that his husband knows about what's going on, but I'm not sure. Go ahead, sir.
You're all set?
Yeah, we're just waiting for someone to come out and help us. Thank you.
Anybody yet?
Yeah, there was a young lady. She was just running back, so I'm sure she'll be right back. Yeah. Do you live in town, sir?
Tom, yes.
Oh, nice to meet you. My name's Josh.
Josh,
I'm
nice to meet you.
in town. I ran for select board actually against Chaz Duranian. I got a hold of some interesting documents where the state of Massachusetts says he's a threat to the public health, safety, or welfare. He had his license stripped because he was taking residents from the sober home that he managed.
Yeah.
He brought them to town hall, forced them to work for him, and then engage in sexual behaviors in order to keep their job. And he admitted to this. Chaz transported him, respondent is Chaz, in respondent's personal vehicle to City Hall to help a program expansion due to resident A having an engineering degree. The same resident indicated that respondent gave him the option to perform sexual acts of touching or get kicked out of the program. So I was at town hall and I wanted to turn what I found over to the police, but this is the guy that's top dog on the line. I should have known better. When I ran against him, he actually cheated. The state election committee found that he had violated election laws. But figured anyone that's from town might want to see this because this is the guy that's trying to make you pay for your trash. It's the guy that's trying to make you up your taxes.
Okay. What's his name again?
Chaz Sexton Duranian. He's the select board president.
Okay. All right.
So the guy that wants to take more money from people is the same one that's doing all
I
this.
wonder why.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Yeah. So sorry, I didn't want to bug you.
No, thanks for the info.
I mean, since he was waiting anyway.
Yeah, I figured, people from town, they want to know. And it's interesting, in a small town like Townsend, everybody knows everything that's going on. And nobody knew about this. Joe Shank was helping him hide it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes, hi, I'm up front with renewal for licensing there.
Hey. There he is. He's got some business. I just
No,
yeah, I gotta bring this in. As long as you're cool with this.
I have the lady right here in front of me right now.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
We hanging out in the dark, Marshawn?
No, we had some equipment crash.
This is your office, the copies?
This is temporarily.
Making
temporarily.
copies.
Well, no, that's the thing, is it's not making copies, it's not doing anything, it's dead.
It's his dead partner.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a bad joke.
Oh,
That
Oh, I didn't realize that it was like.
No, it's dead.
I didn't
Yeah.
realize how
Was it?
it came out.
Yeah,
until
no, it came out bad.
But,
Sorry.
I'll stand for it.
Try to.
Making copies. It's not black and white, you know what I mean? It's an issue. It does color too. I got this on Chaz Duranian. I know some of the stuff was done here in town. I don't know if you know about what I'm talking about. So as an addiction counselor in a charitable organization, he was running a sober home.
Okay.
Residents and staff started coming out of the woodwork. Basically, Chaz is bringing residents from the residential treatment center, bringing them to City Hall and making them engage in sexual favors in exchange for being allowed to be kept into the program. Chaz admitted to it, the residents admitted to it, other staff members that were involved in this have admitted to it also. And this is your copy to keep. The state actually says that Duranian is an immediate and serious threat to public health, safety, or welfare. I'm not sure how much of this took place in town, but there are a number of crimes involved, so I figured If you want, this is yours. It comes directly from the state of Massachusetts to mull through. I don't know if there's anything.
Or we could just send him a PDF.
Hey, you can have that one. I got.
Yeah, I mean, we'll just take this.
But he wouldn't be able to print it.
No, wouldn't be able to print it. I'll have to print some stuff off from Marshan.
What do you mean?
No, I'm saying you wouldn't be able to print it. You got to print her down.
Well, this is just one.
I know.
It's already been replaced.
We're just teasing you.
This one's already been replaced.
I mean, some of it takes place in Worcester. Some takes place at the treatment center that he worked at. Some takes place here in town. So I'm not sure which parts took in what places, but I mean, he was engaging in strip searches, and the findings are on a bullet point, I think on page 3 or 4, where it goes over all the stuff that he had done. So I don't know if there's anything that constitutes a crime here in Townsend, but I figure I'd drop it off to you guys, and you
We
can
can
determine
certainly
that.
look into this.
I mean, you're the investigator, so all you have to do is reach out to these people, see which things took place possibly at the town hall, and you know, I mean, I think you're the investigator.
Well, actually,
He's the only.
if it comes to something like this in a sexual manner,
You have someone specific?
we have people more specific. But I can certainly take the information and get it.
You're the only
to
one that
them.
the people like. Stop it.
Oh no, people
That's-
like it. Lots of people
They,
here.
I mean, well, you're the most liked, and you can argue with me over it. It's true. I don't care.
Are you pinning them against each
No,
other
I'm
again?
not. I think that I met him years ago before I ever moved here. He was nice then, and normally you always hear something bad about somebody, and I've never heard one bad thing.
So remember, was that
Oh,
when
yeah.
we had stopped by town that one time?
You weren't there.
No, you weren't there.
No?
No, it was.
You and
Was
some
I in
other,
the car?
some other guy.
I think it was with No Name.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was many moons ago.
Yeah, like 4 or 5 years ago.
Well, we've been
Yeah.
together for over 4 years
It was
now.
before we were together.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So you guys go way
That
back.
was I think before Josh got his big name.
We go back like lounge
Oh my
chairs.
gosh.
Yeah, I mean,
Was that when you were
it certainly
Josh?
wasn't. Certainly, no. I probably only had like 20,000-30,000 subscribers back in the day.
Back when you were still just Josh?
Yeah, we go back like lounge chairs, Marsha and I, like Cadillac seats.
You weren't just referred to as YouTube?
Some people call me YouTube.
Do
Some
they?
people call me under arrest. I mean, it just depends who I'm talking to. But you don't have to stay and talk with us. I know you're busy. I
Okay.
just want to leave that in your hands. I don't know.
I will get this to
What
somebody
happened
that
where,
would
but-
need to see it in order to look into it to see if there's anything for us to
Yeah.
investigate.
Yeah, no worries. I just figured while I was here, I would drop it off. So, like I said, I don't know what you know better what constitutes a crime, especially in that arena and stuff. And I don't know what happened here versus Worcester and other places, but certainly Townsend was involved. So I figured you might want to take a peek at it.
Okay.
All right. You have a good day, man.
You as well.
Oh, that's really good. That should be out in the front.
It should be. It should be out in the front.
That was hand carved and like.
Yeah, it's gorgeous work. You can tell.
I was. You know what? I was hand carved by God in 1987. I mean, I was hand carved by God in 1987.
Is that what you were?
Yeah. Do I look older? You're gonna say I look like I'm old.
Yeah, you look terrible.
Oh yeah, this is the truth. You know what people say though, that I have the body of a god. Unfortunately, the god they're referring to is Buddha. So, all right, you too.
You keep calling yourself old and you're about to have
I am old, guys. Just so you know, like like with a little bit of context, done a lot of work here. I live in Townsend. I was here years before I moved here. I met Marshan prior. There was a little bit of an incident going on. He de-escalated it. I've always found that he's been a decent guy, pretty good at his job. So he's a decent dude. Ooh, look at that. Brandon Mitchell is sharing the baby registry.
Oh, that's sweet.
Oh, thank you, Brandon Mitchell.
Mod God's at it again, by the way.
Judd the Mod God is always at it. What's up? Here's the deal. So I'm at the Townsend Police Department now, and I'm spreading the good word about the predator that is Chaz Sexton Duranian. And like I said, guys, earlier, you had a chance to, like, you know, right now Independence Day is being streamed on HBO and Hulu. You had a chance to watch HBO and watch Independence Day, or you had a choice to watch my report on Chaz. So your report was basically Alien vs. Predator. We'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Chaz needs to make sure he gets up out of office, keep his hands to himself, stop sexually assaulting people, and that's the reason I stopped you today. Subscribe to Banana Anna. Bye.